Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Jen. Today's video will be part of my house to home series here on my channel, and I will be giving my entryway a little makeover. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Here is what the entryway looked like when we first moved in. If you've watched my empty house tour video, you know that I've mentioned that I wanted to remove the shelf, the hooks, and the box from the walls because they're not my style. We installed our security system and the technician needed to install the screen next to an electrical outlet, which is why it's on this wall, and we had to remove the hooks the same day to make room for the digital screen. The rugs and the ottoman are the same ones I had in my condo, and this is what the entryway looked like after us living in the house for 1 to 2 months. We removed the shelf and the box from the walls, patched the holes, and sanded them. We also changed the doorknobs. These are the same knobs I mentioned in my bathroom organization video. I purchased these knobs in a pack of 6 last Prime Day, I believe. The only one that is different is the garage door because I needed to be able to lock it. I had this runner in my condo. It was my runner in my entryway. I added it here. It goes really well with the walls since they're gray, and in my last condo the walls were gray as well. That's why I had those gray elements in the runner. I think it fits pretty well with the entryway. Since we're in winter and we have our boots and snow and everything, it tends to get very dirty. I placed this big mat here in the entrance. During the summer I had a little mat that matches this guy, but it's very small and I didn't want it to get very dirty with all the snow, so we got this big guy from Canadian Tire, I believe, or Rona, I'm not sure anymore, and this runner was from Walmart. Since the space between the two doors is very narrow, I had to find a very small console. I found this one on Wayfair. And Loki wants to film with me. So I found this one on Wayfair. I really like it because of the matte black hardware. It goes really well with the doorknobs. And I like that there was this little wood element here. Ideally, I would have wanted it to be tiny bit longer on each side just to have a little bit more space because it is very small, but it's still nice. And I like that it's very narrow. As you can see, it's quite narrow. It's not deep. So I still have a lot of room in the entryway. You don't have to be worried about knocking something over because right here I have the coat closet. So I found this little bowl at Winners Home Sense. It was in the sale section. You see, it was just $2. I thought it was nice. It's very simple. It's black, again, very subtle, minimalist, and we would put our keys in there, so it would be like a catch-all for the keys. Again, since this is a very small space, a little small area, I'm not going to clutter it too much. I also found this guy at Winners. I really like it. It's kind of heavy, it's thick, and I like the gold finish that it has. I thought I could put it there too, again, to use it as a catch-all. Not sure if I like it 100%, but we're gonna try it out for now. Again, it would be to put stuff, maybe our sunglasses and other stuff, and eventually I'll figure out something for the bottom, maybe something more decorative. In an entryway, normally I would put a mirror, but since I already have a mirror here, I don't want to put a bunch of mirrors everywhere. So maybe I can put art here. Here on the wall, we have our security system, so I cannot put something all the way. So I'm thinking of something more narrow here, so I will have to think about that. But in the meantime, it's quite simple. Looks like this.
You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
I ended up finding this console table on Amazon and the length is perfect. It fits exactly the space between the two doors. Ideally, I would want to have it against the wall, but sir, as I was saying, ideally I would want to have it against the wall, but I have this box that I cannot remove. It's connected to the security system that's here, so because of that, it's not fitting flush against the wall. I could move it to the side to make it fit, but part of the table would be on the molding here and I don't like that, so that's why I have it like this. But I'm very happy because it's still very narrow. It doesn't take much space in the hallway, but it's a lot bigger and it feels also a lot sturdier than the other one I had. Just for comparison, here's the two of them next to each other. I'm not going to clutter it, but I still need it to be practical. So let's say if I get mail or whatnot, I want to be able to have room to put it here until I move it in my office or whatnot. If we're in and out the door and you just need to put something here just in the meantime that you put your coat on or whatnot, I still want this to be functional. So this being a bigger surface and having more storage space, I think it's a better option. And I'm very glad I found it on Amazon.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
So this is what we're working with now. I changed this little tray here. Maybe you remember I had a gold one. I thought it was maybe too flashy, so I have this one that's more subtle. Again, it's from Winners Home Sense, and you can see the price tag here. I have to remove it. And I just hate sometimes how like those stickers stick on stuff, those winner stickers, but anyways, I'll have to remove that. I had this orchid plant from my condo. It used to be on my coffee table in my living room. Then I think I moved it on the console table. Anyways, I think it looks great here. I wanted to add a little something more. Maybe you saw me put it here because I thought, okay, because this is here, I could fill the space, but then I found it was too much on the edge. Anyways, I was just playing around with it, so this is how I styled it for now, and I really like it. It goes well also with the flowers here, but eventually I want to put pictures in those frames, but for now I'll keep the flowers until I find which pictures I want to put. But in the meantime, we have a little floral theme going on. On this shelf here, I want to put maybe a nice coffee table book that I'm gonna probably thrift, and maybe like a vase or bowl. Again, maybe just something decorative, maybe a bigger tray. And on this side here, I have this little tray because it's winter, it's a reality. We do have to put our shoes. Usually this is for guests when they come in and out, but we use it too sometimes. But this is not going to stay all year around, but for easy access, we have this in the winter. On this wall here, I was thinking about putting maybe a picture frame, something maybe along the lines of this, but I don't want to repeat the same thing here. I'm thinking of putting a long mirror because it's a nice wall and it's right next to the door. And I think, yeah, a long mirror would be nice. You can see yourself when you're about to go out, and also it would make this whole little entryway area look bigger. Although I do have mirrors here, I still feel like a nice long mirror with a black frame would be nice. Like something subtle, it would be nice here instead of another like set of pictures or some art or whatnot. Anyways, I haven't decided yet, but we're gonna see what we're gonna do. Today I went to HomeSense and I found this nice mirror, and that's what we're going to put in the entryway. Okay, so here it is. It's very nice. And yeah, just pretend these shoes and this tray are not there. So now I'm going to give you a closer look at the console. Just on top of it, I have these 3 frames that I got in a pack of 4. I got them from HomeSense. Because of this panel for the alarm system, I couldn't have something right in the middle, and I wanted something that was quite narrow. So I ended up going with these frames, and I like them very much. And now if we go to the console, again, I tried to keep it as simple, but very functional at the same time. In this tray here that I got from HomeSense, again, we put our glasses because we always use them, especially when it's sunny, like today when we're driving. We like to have our glasses. This way it's very easy to grab them. When we come back, we put them here and we always know where they are. I have this faux orchid plant. I had this in my condo, so I've had it for quite a while, and I also believe it's from HomeSense as well. Next to it, we have this bowl that, again, as you can see, it's for our keys. It's from HomeSense as well. I've had a hard time styling this console, especially the bottom of it, and this is why it's pretty much bare. My fiance and I, we agreed to just maybe leave it bare for now. We'll see if I end up coming up with something, but I didn't want to keep thinking and like never putting the video out. So this is what we're working with for now. This tray, I put it here because I wanted to have something to catch our mail, like our envelopes or whatnot, and if ever we can put something in it as well. I know it's black on black, but my vision was to have maybe a coffee table book underneath, but I haven't found anything that I like, and I didn't want to just get something just for the sake of the video. So I'm gonna wait until I find something that I really like, or if I end up changing this for something else, so be it. And the very last shelf here, it's pretty empty for now, and that's how we're going to keep it. Again, I didn't want to have something very cluttered. I wanted to keep it functional and very airy because it's still a very small hallway, so I didn't want it to be too busy. And this is the latest addition to the entryway. So yesterday we got this tall mirror from HomeSense, and I really like it. It makes the space seem so much more bigger, and it lights up the area as well. We only got it yesterday, and I could already tell the difference. Even this morning when I came downstairs, I noticed the difference. If you look here, if I come closer, you're going to see that it's not quite black. Ideally, I wanted something black to match the console and the frames that I have here, but I'm learning that I don't need everything to be matchy-matchy. As long as it goes well, it's still gonna be a nice look, and as you can see, it still goes very well, and I really like this. Like, it's very subtle, but it gives my home decor a little bit of character. It's not just matchy-matchy everywhere, so I like it. I'm just going to turn around because in some shots of the mirror, you're able to see this frame here. So this is the bottom of our stairs, and you have this frame here. It's a painting that my dad got me from Haiti as a housewarming gift the last time he came to visit us. This is what you have here, and I had it custom framed at Michael's. So essentially, I chose this little white part here and the gold part. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but here, I don't know if you're able to tell, I put a film over this window because as you can see, this is my front window, and all this is like a big glass, and I didn't like the fact that somebody could just see what's going on inside, especially if the light is open and it's at night outside, they're able to see inside. So for more privacy, I put this film right here. I believe I got it from Rona, and it wasn't expensive. It's a roll that you cut to fit the surface that you need, and it's already sticky. Like it's like a sticker that you just put on the glass and it stays. So it gives us all the privacy that we need, but as you can tell, the sun is still coming in, so I don't miss out on the sunlight.